what I want to say is I have always believed that sports is one of the best classrooms in life, and it balances and meshes perfectly with academics, and that's why I've stayed at Harvard and have never left.
I really do admire Gabby and her fellow students. And the kind of things you're saying, Kathy, I mean, that Harvard seems to me, if any university ever kind of gets this right, Harvard does.
I think it's definitely all super important, and for us to have the support from our coaches as well as our professors is extremely, extremely important. Just to know that, Kathy, you know that we are student athletes and you care just as much about our academics as you do our basketball.
When I recruited Gabby, she epitomizes a student athlete that wants to do it all equally. She does not want her basketball or her athletics to be more important than her academics. She wants them all to fit, and I think she intrinsically understands that it's the whole package.
I feel like there's certain lessons that a textbook simply can't teach, that you just gain through this academic and athletic experience here at Harvard. And the way that, for instance, I'll use perseverance, for example. If you miss 5 shots in a row, that's happened to me plenty of times in a drill in practice. Just knowing, okay, I have a 6th time, I have a 7th time, I'm just going to keep going. And that can be reflected in the classroom.
They practice success and failure every day while pushing themselves to their physical limits. They learn communication skills, they learn leadership, they learn how to give and take criticism.
I occasionally see my student athletes as just pushing themselves too hard. Do we have enough ability to understand when that's just too much? It's just too hard.
One thing I must commend Kathy for and all of our coaches is that they emphasize the importance of being imperfect and knowing that we're never going to be perfect, and showing us that, you know, you're human. You may think that just because you're a college student athlete, you can do it all, but I think that's so important because there are times when our coaches will have to sit us down and say, hey, you're doing too much. Those conversations are so very important because burnout is a real thing.
There's a lot of entitlement attached to a consumed sports culture in our world. And that's why I love the Ivy League and I love Harvard in particular, because we're not allowed to be consumed coaches. We're not allowed to let our athletes miss a class or be imbalanced. You said it before, Jennifer, Harvard is the model for this country, the way athletics and academics should be. And so 39 years at Harvard because we do it right.